What's up, everyone? Criddle here, and I want to go over the Runewords and kind of how they work. When I first saw them, I was a little bit confused, and I wanted to make sure that I was using them properly for my build. So I wanted to show you what I've learned and how they work exactly. So these are the Runewords. These are the different ones that you get dropped. There are two types of Runewords. You have a top and a bottom. So the top one looks like this right here. It always has that shape with the little notch in the bottom of it to fit into the bottom Runeword, which has a notch going into it this way. So that they fit together. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use these two as the example. So every time I evade, that's what this top rune word is going to do, is every time you do an action, you're going to gain some offering. That's the top one. So we're going to put this one in, and it's going to be gain 75 offering every time I evade. We're going to go ahead and throw that in right up here. And then this one right here is going to be offering 25. So every time you gain 25 offering, you're going to gain 2.5% crit chance for 5 seconds, up to 25%. So that means that you can get up to 10 stacks of this. And we're going to throw that one in right here at the bottom. And you can see now I have a CEM GAR rune word that I've created, and now it says 75 out of 25, so that means 75 every time I use an evade, 25 every time that or 25 is the cost of the buff that I'm going to get at the bottom, and it says every time I cast evade one time, I'm going to gain that ability or whatever, which is gain 25%. Now, 75 is 3 times larger than 25, so you would think that, hey, every time I cast that, I'm going to get 3 stacks, and that is actually correct. So every time I cast evade, boom, I've got 3 stacks. Cast evade again, boom, I've got 3 stacks. Cast evade again, and I've got 3 more stacks. That goes up to 10. So once it hits the 10, it is max, and then you can keep refreshing that every time you cast evade. This is very good on my personal build, but it may not be good for yours. So make sure that you're using the correct abilities. So that explains how the rune words work, and they do stack, so you can get multiple things. Like if I wanted to say, whoops, not this one right here. I wanted to use this one right here. No, this one right here. Here we go. This one requires 5 offering, and I gain 1 primary resource with a 1-second cooldown. So you can see that it has a 1-second cooldown on it, meaning I can only gain it 1 time per second. However, because I'm gaining 75 offering each time I evade, I only need 5, I will gain 15 primary resource, and you can see that every time I cast it. We're going to go right here, and we have 14, 15, and we evade, we go jump up to 30. We evade, we jump up to 48. See what I'm saying? So you keep getting that maximum amount. Now, if you spam evade really fast, you're only going to get it once every second. So you don't want to spam the abilities too quickly. Otherwise, you will not get those. You will not get every single one of them. You'll only get it once every second. Not every one of the rune words has that. Some of them do say, you know, they don't require a full second. This one's 2 seconds on this one. This one's 6 seconds on this one. So, you know, you have to look at that. This one, I don't think any of them are under a second, but they might be. So you want to make sure that you're looking at that and make sure you're using it properly. Now, the last thing that I want to go over is going to be, we're going to dodge, and we're going to use this one right here, which is a cost of 100. So we put this in here, and you can see now that it says 75 is what I'm going to gain. It's going to cost 100, and I'm going to cast evade 2 times, meaning that I have to cast it twice to be able to get that barbarian earthquake to go off. So I'm going to cast it once, and you can see right here where it fills up my little bar about 75% because it needs out of 100. And then if I cast it again, you'll see that my earthquake goes off and it resets my bar down here. You can barely faintly see when I cast it. So if you look right here, cast it, and you can see that bar fills up. Now notice that every time that I cast it, it gives me 75, and I only need 25 more on the second cast. So that 50 points, that 50 offering that I'm getting extra is being wasted. It doesn't carry over to the next cast. So make sure that you are using that properly. You want to make sure that, you know, you're getting the maximum amount of return. So in this case, I'm having to use it twice, but if I were to put in something like this 150 every time I use an ultimate ability, we're going to use that, and boom, I get an earthquake along with the ultimate ability, and puts it where I cast the ultimate ability. It does not happen around me. It goes to where the ultimate ability is. So this is another really, really good one. I cast an ultimate ability, and I also get Earthquake, and they are about the same size, which is really nice. So there you go. That's how those work. Make sure you're maxing them out together. Oh, I will say one more thing about the drinking a potion. If you use that one and you do not have health, you cannot drink the potion. So I can sit here and spam this all day to drink my potion, and you can see that it is not going to do anything. So that is not a good one to use unless you're constantly using potions. Anyway, hopefully this helps you out. If it does, please like, subscribe, follow. I do stream every day over on Twitch, so come on over and say hello. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.